Watch out for that entrance.
Find somewhere out of the way to keep your fruit supplies, okay?
We're running a hospital, not a deli. We need to look professional at all times.
You have munted the trolley run, and at my stage in life, I am ready to take on the mantle of PA, so there is no way I am going to let you munt my career.
Bella, I think that's quite enough, don't you?
Hey, honey, it's home time. Or at least it was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I'm nearly finished.
Honey, we're okay, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. This lost the patient file. I can't find it anyway.
I can help you look.
Just go without me. I'll catch a taxi or something.
Well, I don't mind hanging around for a few more minutes.
Just go and take care of Tilly. Okay, Brooke will be over it by now.
Oh, yeah, good point. Okay, I'll see you soon.
Hey, man, when's your next workout?
I'm going for a run now. Just a quick sprint, then I'll be back here. You want to come along?
Yeah, count me in. I might just keep running, though.
Might not ever come back.
Yeah, maybe.
Totally doesn't go with my school uniform, but I had to wear it to school anyway just to show it off. So, thank you.
Our pleasure. Hey, Anna, what are you doing here?
Just choosing my take-home dinner.
Ah, Dad working late.
No, he just doesn't want to cook.
Hey, don't give away the family secrets.
Ah, it's okay. I often grab the roast chicken for Toby's dinner. It's not too bad.
Oh, is that what he's getting tonight?
Actually, it's steak night tonight. I fill it. Medium rare. Roast potatoes done with olive oil and rosemary. Cauliflower with cheese sauce, the works. And then, of course, Toby will insist on apple sponge with ice cream. But only if he makes a dent in his homework.
Can I come to your place for dinner?
Hey, don't know about yourself. That's rude.
No, it's not. It's assertive and I like it. And I've got more than enough to feed you both.
Okay, we'll be there. What time?
7? Yay.
These are the last, okay?
Well, it better be. No more tutti frutti in my office ever.
Thank you, David. Until next time.
Thanks, pals.
I'm so sorry for causing a scene like that. It was really uncalled for.
It was.
I didn't mean to embarrass you.
I think you embarrassed yourself. Good management is about getting the best from people. Shouting at them hardly ever achieves that.
I know.
I thought they would have covered that at your course.
They did, actually.
I'm disappointed. Maybe I promoted you to full PA duties too soon.
I've learnt my lesson, honestly.
Well, I hope so. I've been summoned to Wellington for a few days. Are you going to cope while I'm away?
I promise you I will cope.
Because what I saw was hysterics. You need to assert your authority in a calmer way.
Calmer. Right.
Are you allowed to be in here?
I'm waiting for the intensivist.
Ah, thrilling discussion coming up.
Policies and procedures for ambulance officers out in the field. I live for this.
You know, I think maybe you do.
This is Jane. She collects at the mall with severe lower abdominal pain.
Hi, Jane. I'm Vasa. I'm one of the nurses here. Vinny.
Yo!
Her BP is 130/80. She's a bit takey at 95.
Okay. Can you move over to the bed, Jane?
And Jane refused any IV pain relief. She didn't want an IV as she's needle phobic.
You don't like injections?
No.
I used to be just the same.
Really?
Yeah, before I finished my nursing training, absolutely. I nearly chucked it in after the first few months to be an air hostess, all because of the needles. So don't worry, I'll make sure you won't feel a thing.
No.
First, just take some slow breaths in, out, in, out. That's good. Keep that rhythm. How bad's the pain on a scale from 1 to 10?
It's like an 8.
Okay, I'm going to put some anesthetic cream on your skin so you won't feel a thing when the needle goes in. And they all say I'm one of the best.
Yeah, it's true, they do.
We'll get a doctor to see you as soon as possible. Thank you.
She's a good nurse, your mum.
Yeah, and a great DON too.
Strict but fair.
She can be tough in the workplace. But don't be fooled. There's a whole other side to her. She just doesn't have enough of a social life these days.
I can be a workaholic too.
You guys should watch that. Get out more.
One day.
Take her with you?
Pimping out your mum's, huh?
Well, someone has to. She's useless on her own.
Agreed. Go for it.
Okay, then. Well, I'll think about it. I will. Thank you for calling. Bye.
So you sleeping?
Yeah. That was Chicago.
Ah.
The trial supervisor calling to check up on me.
Oh, that was nice of them. Any advice on offer?
Yeah, she's recommending counselling, you know, to process the whole placebo issue.
That's a good idea.
Well, if I was sitting around home stewing about it, sure, but I've got my job to focus on. That'll be way better for me.
Well, don't write counselling off, though. It's an important part of staying healthy.
Staying healthy is about staying positive, at least for me. I don't want to wallow in negative feelings.
It doesn't have to be negative.
Well, why dwell on it, I say? And the good news is that Tilly has her appetite back and her ear infection has cleared up. So, with a bit of luck, she should be ready to go back to daycare tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
So, if you could hold the fort after dinner, I'll just pop over to Brooks and sort out some work stuff.
Oh, can't I wait?
No, babe. Not really. We need to hit the ground running tomorrow. Please?
Yeah, if you say so.
They do seem to be good study buddies.
Sometimes Anna asks me questions and I don't have a clue.
Same. It's a whole different curriculum from when I was at school. Maths I can do, though. Just.
Oh, I always struggled a bit with maths. Not my thing. I didn't mind the science stuff.
Did you always want to work in the health sector?
Oh, pretty much. Now I'm full circle back at Ferndale where I did my training.
Yeah, has it changed a lot?
Malls are bigger. It's getting late. I should be going.
Oh, sure.
Home time.
Okay. Thanks for having me with those questions.
No worries. You're on the right track, I think.
And so, what do you say?
Oh, thank you for dinner, Emma.
You're most welcome.
Great food. And so good not to have to cook for once.
Actually, Kane's coming round tomorrow and I'm going to make lunch. You and Anna should come too.
Harry's not coming, though.
No way. He's still grounded.
Good.
Hey, I haven't said yes.
Anna could invite a friend or two along if she likes.
Can we, Dad?
You sure you're up to taking on a crowd?
Oh, the more the merrier. I've got the whole day off.
All right, why not? But this time, we're bringing something.
Deal.
You didn't have to come over and cook for us.
Oh, yes, I did. Got to keep an eye on you, young man.
We stuffed up at work and she doesn't trust us anymore.
You're all right. It's your boyfriend I'm worried about.
Come and eat. I would have made something decent for Kane. I'm not thick.
You're not mature enough to look after a young teen. I'm in charge now until Dad gets back.
Says who?
Me, obviously. Your older sister.
Roll with it, Ev. She's made her mind up.
It's cool with us. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And another thing, the bar repairs.
What about them?
You can forget about updating the look. I've told them to restore it back to exactly how it was.
Oh, what?
Look, I'm sorry. It's just this way it'll be less of a shock for them when they get back.
Okay, you have to be kidding me. The bar needs a facelift urgently.
I don't think so.
Well, it does. Or the business is going to go under.
I don't believe that.
Dallas, tell her.
That's nothing to do with me.
Look, it's a done deal. I've already told the builders.
You can't do that.
Well, I can, and I have. I'm in charge now. And that's how it is. That's that. Don't you even think about slamming that door, Evan.
So, with your GP hours spread out like this, we can work in my part-time hours around them like this.
No way are you doing all those late finishes, not with a toddler to look after.
But I can't leave every single late finish to you. That's not fair.
I'm the full-timer with no kids.
No, if I'm not pulling my weight, it might not get the tick from Rachel.
All right.
And do you know what else I'm thinking? We need to improve our pre-diabetes screening.
Yeah, with the rate set to double in the next, what, 20 years, is it?
Exactly. And right now, our GP patients get an HbA1c if they're over 45, but with the stats climbing all the time, I think we should be screening younger people who are at risk.
Looking at ethnicity?
And obesity and family history.
The younger they are, the better chance they've got of changing their diet and exercise habits. It makes sense. Great idea.
It's a lot of work, though.
Sure, but an ounce of prevention and all that.
But is it realistic with me only part-time? I mean, maybe it's overreaching.
Why don't I take it on as a project and run it, leaving you free to concentrate on diagnostics?
No, it's too much. Maybe we should just delay until we're open properly.
Well, we could, but sooner the better, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. It's an important initiative for community health, and we should start as we mean to go on. No compromise.
Sounds like fighting talk.
You rang, my lady.
Close the door. I need you to fill in for me while I'm in Wellington.
What about Harper?
She declined the offer.
Well, you know I don't do CEO anymore.
Well, it won't be official, just a safety net thing. I've rescheduled all the meetings and deadlines, so it'll be a breeze.
Then why do you need the safety net? Are you expecting a crisis?
There's always a crisis, but specifically this time, Bella. She's not coping very well with her PA role.
Oh, I thought she was coping well.
You thought wrong.
So Nate had his good points after all, is that what you're saying?
She exploded at Evan in public, right in front of the hospital and a VIP.
Very efficient, snappy dresser, shame about the tendency for theft.
Bella's out of her depth.
So what am I, water wings?
Thank you. I just don't have time to replace her, but it'll be top of my list when I get back.
So she loses her job because she lost her temper with her brother?
Well, demotion, that's all.
Evan can be annoying, you must have noticed.
That's not the point.
How about you just put her on probation, and then if she copes well while you're away, she can avoid demotion, grow into the job even.
Anna, you here for your dad?
Oh, yeah, he's just in a meeting. What are you doing for lunch?
No plans.
You should come to Emma's. Both of you, I mean. We're having lunch and Dad's going to be there too.
Oh, sounds lovely, but Emma doesn't need extra guests here.
No, she's cool with it. She said I could invite some friends, and you guys have been so nice to me, so...
Then we'd love to come. What time?
12:30.
Cool, we'll bring, salads or something.
Yay.
No, you better not be matchmaking again.
I just didn't want to let her down, that's all. Anna's had some hard times. She needs all the friends she can get.
As long as that's all it is.
Well, Anna needs more female role models in her life with no mum and everything.
Get you. And since when was I a role model, please?
You are. You managed to bring me up, didn't you? And I turned out great.
After how many shouting matches?
A few, that's all.
A few.
Look, the point is, you're a good mother, and Anna likes having you around, so you should go.
Okay, why not?
And how about here?
Ouch, yes, that's worse.
I think Dr. Samuels is right, Morgan. Your blood tests indicate infection, and it looks like your appendix is causing you that pain. I'll organise an ultrasound, and we'll get you up to the ward.
Okay.
Up to surgical straight away. We should be able to fit her in this afternoon, depending on the ultrasound.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the urine test to come back. I think she has a UTI as well.
We'll cover that.
Yeah, I'd just rather keep her here, just to get the whole story.
Surgeons can treat UTIs too, you know.
Sure, but I just want to completely screen before she goes to the ward.
Why?
Just so we're not missing anything, you know?
I can look up her results just as well as you can.
I'd rather do it my way, Chris, okay?
Maybe you're not busy enough down here this morning.
Yeah, that's probably it. I need to get busy.
Because?
I just got a head full of other stuff to do.
Grab a coffee or something before the next onslaught. That's what I say.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, that frittata looks delicious. Did you make it yourself?
No, Dad did. I made the salad.
You're pretty handy in the kitchen, eh?
No, you haven't tried it yet.
Oh, we will.
Dad's kind of okay at cooking.
Oh, just as well. Otherwise, we'd be living off the drive-through.
And you'd get fat again.
Hey, enough of the cheat.
What's this?
Oh, it's sapasumi. Vasa brought it.
What's that?
Oh, that would be telling. No, it's beef and vermicelli, like noodles.
Yeah, try it. It's really good.
Dad loves sapsui.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know what they say. It's never as good as your mom's.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Come on, Anna. It's our turn.
It looks delicious, Vasa. If Toby likes it, I'll have to get the recipe.
Toby likes.
Thanks for bringing it.
Oh, thanks for inviting us. Well, Anna did.
Oh, no, it's great to have you here. So you must be loving only working a half day?
Yeah. Did I miss something?
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. No, what were you saying?
Back to the grindstone tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
I can't throw sickies anymore. It's a bad example of Tobes.
Tell me about it.
Have you had a chance to patch it up with Bells yet?
No? Why should I?
Well, she's headed this way, so here comes your next chance.
Dana, can I have a word?
Yeah, sure. Have as many as you'd like.
I need you to sign off on the next payment for the builders.
Oh, right.
Wait a minute. Do you seriously still expect her to pay after you've overruled our design?
Yes. The work needs to keep going, and if they don't get paid, then...
No way. If you're using Dana's money, she gets to say.
Evan, just leave it.
No, it's wrong.
I've explained why. I don't want Dad to get a shock when he walks in. He could have a stroke or something.
Or he could like our fresh vision for the bar. The vision that is going to save the place.
Sorry, I don't see it like that. Can you please sign it off by this afternoon?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Don't pay, and then you'll have to compromise.
Is it really that big a deal?
Of course it is.
I just don't think all the conflict's worth it.
I mean, you two are just argue all the time. I hate it.
Well, you won't hate it when she changes her mind.
TK, face picked up an ED?
Oh, yeah, a bit. Appendicitis is still the most challenging thing we've had today.
You seemed a little frustrated earlier on.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was.
How's Sarah doing, now that Rachel's offered her a job?
Mate, she's heading for a fall, if you ask me.
Are the symptoms back?
No, but the MS trial is over for her. She's not dealing with it.
Impossible for her not to get her hopes up.
Well, exactly. Especially after all the sacrifices she made. We both made to get her over there, you know? Now there's all this disappointment and grief, even. She won't accept help. No counselling or anything. She'd just rather bury herself in work and let the stress keep building up and up and... buddy, sorry, I'm just, thinking.
No, go right ahead. I can relate. You know, last year, when I knew Rachel wasn't handling her stress very well, I should have done more. But she kept backing me off.
Yeah, same one.
They're both high achievers who struggle to admit defeat. If I had the time over, I would find a way to force her to slow down and listen.
The head dietitian loved the idea in principle.
Well, fingers crossed we get him on board.
Consent form?
Done. Also done a summary of what we're hoping to achieve with the pre-diabetic screening.
Great. Can you email me that, please?
Yeah, sure.
Afternoon, ladies.
Hi. Hey, boys.
And then we hit up the pharmaceutical companies.
Big for money?
See if they're interested in assisting with seminars or teaching sessions for patients.
They should jump at it, shouldn't they?
They would be mad not to. In fact, I'm going to start making some calls right now.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Yep, my thoughts exactly.
You know, with Sarah's ideas and my business now, I think we can really impress Rachel with this initiative.
Help her outside?
Yeah, sure. You know, this job sharing thing could actually be good for my career.
Go, Tiger.
Plus, just standing next to Sarah makes me look smarter. No! Oh, not again.
Hand it over. Not that way, over there. No.
It's not fair.
Let's go, fight to the death.
Sam's free.
Ola, you are starting to get on my nerves.
I'm just saying he's got no one to talk to.
Well, I'm sure he is quite capable of looking after himself.
What are you so afraid of? Just go chat to the guy. Who's winning?
It's Nick and Nick, I think. Is your mum avoiding me or something?
No.
Oh, she's hardly said 2 words to me today.
Or maybe she just doesn't want to make you feel crowded.
Crowded.
Yeah, you know, new single man on the scene, solo dad. Some women would be all over that.
I guess.
I mean, you've been through some sad times in your life, but you do want to find love again, right?
If it came along, but I'm not looking.
Well, if you were, you wouldn't have far to look. That's all I'm saying. Like, the reason why Mum's avoiding you is because she's keen. She likes you. Actually, Emma does too, but she's just way more obvious about it and kind of a bit immature. You and Mum would make a heaps better couple.
I need you to back me up.
About what?
We have to stop Bells and Evan fighting before it pushes me over the edge.
No. I'm hands off.
Seriously, it needs a united front. Bells, good timing.
Good timing for what?
Ev, can you get up here?
No more arguments. I'm over it.
That's just what Dallas was saying, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, all around her, the bar is getting a little bit old. Yeah, and then some.
When Wendy and Murray come home, we want them to find a harmonious, united family, don't we? Don't we? No matter what. So, here's the plan. We pause the renovations and repairs until they can see them for themselves, and then we let them decide, either back to the way it was or the alternative. Okay?
It makes sense. What do you think?
Okay. Suppose this is a truce then.
Truce.
Yes. Nailed it. Nice fight, though.
Yeah, good effort.
Took me like half an hour to beat you.
Time to go now, Anna.
Oh, but we haven't finished.
You can save the game and finish it later.
Oh, Dad.
Please, Mr. Eleni, just until she has another go. It won't take long.
It won't. You can play my round.
10 more minutes, okay?
Don't be set up now.
Sam's gone quiet. Is he usually like this?
Oh, I just think basically he's shy around girls, especially Mum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's definitely a spark there.
Is there? I didn't think Vassal was interested.
Interested in what?
In Sam.
Oh, for the 100th time, I am not interested in chasing after Sam and Leni.
You like him, though?
He is a nice guy, and that is it, Em, I swear. I've been burned too many times. So you just keep getting to know Sam nice and simple, and who knows, something could happen. But you are not going to get any competition from me.
Can I say something? I'm sorry if I gave the wrong impression. Ola's told me how you both feel. But I'm not up for dating or anything like that. I never meant to send the wrong signal, so I'll take a step back. Oh no, time's up, we're going. Thanks for the lovely lunch.
Your dishes.
Maybe you could drop them off at work. I'll be around for a few more days.
Oh, Em.
Ola.
What on earth did you say about me?
That's right, and the real results will come from improving overall community awareness of healthier diet and exercise habits. Yeah, and we also want to educate our patients about associated problems like cardiovascular disease, hypertension, renal impairment, retinopathy. Your company could make a real difference. Hey, Kevin, can I get back to you? Cheers, bye. What's up, babe?
This whole new initiative, you're taking on too much.
No, I'm not. I've got Brooke.
Who's more than happy to get a career boost with you doing 90% of the work.
That's not true. She's more than pulling her weight so far, and we haven't even done 24 hours.
You need to take care of yourself, and you're not.
What, because I'm not doing counselling? We've been through this.
And I've tried to give you credit for being sensible.
Oh, thanks.
But this does not make sense. Where are you going?
I am recklessly and thoughtlessly going to the ladies' room.
Oh, hey. Hello. How'd you get on with those reps?
I'll tell you later.
How can you do it?
What?
Exploiting Sarah when you know she can't cope.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't bother denying it, Brooke. I heard you talking to Boyd. How Sarah will help your career. And then you just push her harder and harder until she has a major relapse, and then you just move on to the next meal ticket.